Hey everyone, so I wanted to shoot a little video. We're out here on Campbell for the estate that I'm cleaning out. The gentleman unfortunately had passed away at the age of 69, and one of the fun things when you do this business is that you have a chance to help people. So the very first thing is some of the items that this gentleman had left over are going to be reused by really great people. Like the guitars are going to find great homes, the amps are going to find great homes. All of that stuff is going to find good homes, and then all of the other items that have some value are all going to go through OSA auctions and get auctioned off. OSA is going to make a couple dollars, and for their family as well too. But part of the reason for doing this, and part of the reason for hiring me to go through an estate, what we specifically do is we go through line by line by line, item by item by item. We touch just about everything. We just touch it. And so what I want to point out is my associate Terry has been working down the basement, and there's just all kinds of boxes of stuff. But he had gone through every box before hitting the trash can, and we found $9,000 of cash. Now, what most people in this business would have done is they would have never reported the $9,000 of cash. And that's part of the other reason for being in this business, is because things get lost, things get swept under the table, and I just can't do that. I would never do that. I would never even think to do that. It would not even cross my mind. And so the son, who hasn't been in contact with dad for 8, 9, 10, 12 years, didn't really know, and the house is stacked with stuff, to be honest with you. It's very clean, doesn't stink, it's very clean. And we're just going through line by line by line, item by item by item, file by file by file, and we found $9,000 of cash. That all gets accounted for. It all gets signed off on by all of us so that it's all accounted for. And so when you're thinking about cleaning out your loved one's estate, I would love to have the chance to be able to do that for your family. But that's up to you. There are a lot of people that would have never said anything about $9,000 of cash. Maybe they would have said, oh, we found $2,000 of cash. All of that, it's easy for that to get lost, because it could have all very easily have simply gone in there. But we know everything that went in there. And we know, we can be pretty much almost 100% guaranteed that there is no cash in there, because we found it here. Now, the other thing is that there's a pattern with everybody. When you do an estate, you learn a lot about the person that passed away. And in this particular case, we're finding out some interesting things about the person that lived here. It's a very intimate thing, and it's a very respectful thing. So, yeah, we find some, he was a single guy, so we do find some snooty magazines and stuff, and that just goes right into the dumpster. But when you get in the process of going through stuff, you start to understand how he filed, how he processed, and then when you find one envelope, you then are on the clue to be able to then find all the other envelopes. So it's just a very intimate thing. My pickup truck sitting out there has stayed very, very busy on the estates that I'm cleaning out. That's why I have a pickup truck. The contract with Al's for the bin rental. That's why I have a contract with Al's Bin Rental. They're great people to work with. The bin's going to be picked up on Tuesday. And then I have my storage guy. I'll do another video with his unit when he gets here with the storage can, which we're going to use to transport all of the valuable items that don't go into the dumpster out to OSA auctions, so that their family can go ahead and do all the auctioning for the estate as well too. But I just wanted to share with you a little bit why I do this business. It's not necessarily about the money. It's hard work. It is. It's a lot of lifting, especially at 56. But the way that I look at it too is some people go to the gym to work out, and instead I go out and do estates and help families. Finding $9,000 for this family is going to really help them a lot. It just is. And that's why it's more of a celebration for the video here today. And that's why I have a truck to be able to go to work. Gotta go to work. That's what I say when I walk out the door. I gotta go to work. So today, just to give you a quick little synopsis about what the day was today so far, it's Saturday. I went out, I had a 10 o'clock appointment. A gentleman came by to the house to look at the guitars that were in this unit. He gave me some really good idea about valuations of guitars. And we're still working on the valuations of the guitars to try to find the right buyers for them, and the amplifiers and all that stuff. And then I went over to the dump because I had a whole pickup truck full of stuff. Got rid of that. Came back home, finally had a chance to get something to eat. Jumped in the shower, drove out to LaSalle to do a life insurance appointment. Wrote a contract out in LaSalle, and then from LaSalle stopped back by here because my associate Terry had found all this money, and he was so scared about it. He's like, Brian, I need to see you. So I'm like, okay, fine. So I get over here, I'm like, what's going on? Did I do anything wrong? He said, no, there's this money, and I'm scared to death because of this money. And I'm like, that's okay, Terry, it's okay. But he comes from a corporate background, and he said, no, you don't understand, Brian. Money causes a lot of problems. And so I want to make sure that all of this money is fully accounted for and everybody signs off on it and everything. So that's what I'm also going to be doing this weekend, is making sure that everybody signs off on the concept that we have found this money. And who knows, we might find some more money because we still have more work to do here. But so we're right on track with it, and it's fun. It really is. The house I'm working on over on Mark, those folks had all of their money in the bank. It's all in a corporate trust account for the whole family. And when you start moving their furniture around and stuff, you realize it's just furniture. It's nothing fancy, nothing special, nothing. But for that family, the value was in the value of the house and the value of their bank account. For this family, his value was in the concept of having some cash, doing some traveling. He traveled the globe while he was healthy. And then as he started slipping, it seems like he probably had some neurodegenerative disease. And then as he started slipping, the world just kind of started closing in on him. He started being more homebound type of thing. And you get to know all of that as you go through and spend time doing these estates. So if you have an estate that you need a professional to help you with, I don't charge an arm and a leg. It's about helping families. It's about having some fun with it. But I'd be more than happy to step out and take a look at your project as well too, and give you some kind of an idea of what we could do to help you. So thanks for listening. Have a great day. And I've got a whole bunch of accounting to have to do. Bye-bye.